Oh yeah, sweet rock music. There's a sweet guitar solo that you can't hear going on right now in the Korean audio. It's awesome. This is going to be set 4 of Samsung Kong versus Wemade Fox, oDin versus Mind, Terran versus Zerg on New Heartbreak Ridge. Should be... I actually don't have that much. I'm not super excited about. This is probably the matchup I'm least excited about in this set. Not to take anything away. When there's a nice early, what is that, a 4th, 5th SCV coming out from Mind? Yeah, it was probably a 5th SCV coming out. Gonna build up proxy racks right in the middle of the map. This was the matchup I was least excited about in this series. Mind is sort of, as I was saying, solid but not great, and oDin is an unknown. Where? Oh, it's gonna build it up on that ridge. Nice. He's abusing the map to his advantage. So a lot of people hate cheese. I think it's because of playing against it on iCup and or seeing their favorite players go down to cheese, not being able to see a long macro game. But I think a lot of times cheese is very exciting, especially in a matchup. You know, cheese takes understanding of the map and understanding of your opponent. If you can predict what the map is going to want your opponent to do, and if you can predict what your opponent wants to do, regardless of the map, you can formulate a good cheese to counter that. And I think that's basically what Mind has done here. He predicts everybody goes for 12 hatch on New Heartbreak Ridge, and he's gonna... Okay, that's not very well thought out. His SCV is trapped behind his racks, so he can't build a bunker. So I was praising him, and now I'm upset. Obviously, oDin's not seeing this. He's just using all his APM spam to run around. I think Mind is sending out a fake scout / actually gonna build the bunker SCV. That's good for him. Ah, nice. This is the kind of thing you can do, and this is abusing the map right there. He puts a supply depot down, blocking the choke to the main. Oh man, oDin has to cancel his natural. He's got drones all the way sitting around doing nothing. He's got drones all over the place doing nothing. What are all these drones doing? That's a proxy hatchery by his opponent's main. This game's awesome. Okay. So he had to cancel his natural. oDin still got drones sitting around doing nothing. That's not good. And luckily for Mind, he's going for another Rax in his base rather than an expansion or something. So that's going to help a lot against that proxy hatchery. And Koreans are very excited about how oDin canceled his natural. And I don't know what. Oh man. Is he gonna go 3 hatchery lings? Because that's not gonna work. At all. That's just gonna fail in this situation. And Mind's getting the scout on this extra hatchery here. He's trying to shoot it down. You should have Zerglings to deal with this. It's just gonna take some damage. He's got a drone in Mind's base, so he knows exactly what's coming down here. He sees the... Wow, oDin. You're supposed to have good APM. If you're an unknown and you're playing in Pro League, you have to have good APM is the rule. No. Losing a drone there to a SCV, that's not what he wants to be doing. And losing all those Zerglings to Marines, that's not what he wants to be doing at all. Yeah, this is not even close. oDin looks like a D+ player in iCup. Wow. That was spectacular. I have to say from Mind, great cheese. Well, Mind did a good cheese. And then oDin just did a ridiculously bad job of responding to it. He has no drones left. Zergling's getting a little bit done here in the main of Mine, but... And Mine's got a fire... Oh, wow, that fireback goes down exactly. Actually, wow! Mine has no... Mine has to lift his command center because there's such a low SCV saturation. He can't fight off those 5 or 6... Wow! Is this elimination match? Because if it is, that's probably bad for my... Well, obviously it's not good for the Zerg, considering Terran has flying buildings. But... this game's ridiculous. Mind has to destroy his own supply depot, and he's... Is he going to take his opponent's main? Because that would be spectacular. Because that's where all of his forces and production buildings are. And oDin is mining from his opponent's natural. So that's exciting. I don't know if... I guess Mine can just float his command center over there. And oDin's got that one drone, one trusty drone, mining from that hatchery. So Mine loses all of his buildings in his main. He's got 2 racks and a command center that's floating. And I guess he's going to have to take his opponent's main. This is the only logical thing for him to do. Hopefully he's got everything he wanted out of that academy. Mine is by far the dominant force right now. So that's definitely a point in his favor. There's only a couple Zerglings out for oDin. He's got like no economy either. He's got 2 drones. He can't build any more because he's got no money. So yeah, and they're mining like a bazillion miles away to those mineral patches. So once oDin lands his command center here, he's gonna land his command center in his opponent's main, and Mine with his 3 SCVs, he'll be in a reasonable economic situation. It's unfortunate. I really wish it was more even, but oDin's he's in a terrible situation at this point. He's behind in forces. He's gonna be effectively behind in bases because his base is on a ridge in a stupid place, and Mind is gonna have a reasonable base here. So this is still exciting, though. This is a very interesting outcome. I don't think either player really knows and could really accurately predict that this was going to happen from a double proxy like that. Honestly, I sort of expected oDin just to get owned with the proxy hatchery. I can't believe it's because of all the SCVs Mine cut, he wasn't able to fight it off, and his racks he built back as his main didn't seem to have produced anything, / he didn't leave anything at home. So, and he can't even make any SCVs because he's got to build racks because he's got to build supply depots because he's got so many medic marines up here. So the superior army of Mine coming back to haunt him a little bit. It's still not going to matter. oDin is trying to dance around with these Zerglings some way. I don't know. It's not going to help him, and he loses one. He's got no army that can take on Mine, and he's still mining with like 4 drones from a long distance position. Yeah. And wow, look how safe Mine is being, blocking his choke with a firebat, and oDin's had enough of this. He GG's. So that was exciting. I love double cheese. It's pretty much one of the most exciting things that can happen in StarCraft. Oh, unfortunately, it didn't quite work out for oDin. So that means Wemade Fox takes it 3-1. That's the end of the series. No ace match, unfortunately, for us spectators. We have Pure Rower and Mine taking games, and Jongbi being the only one from Samsung Kong to pull out a win, so Khan's still having trouble in Pro League. It's unfortunate for them. I'm excited. It's always Wemade Fox is kind of like Ace in a way, where Ace, they don't have the amount of time to practice, so they are sort of underdogs a lot of times. They don't have the mechanics of a lot of programmers, and Wemade Fox is kind of similar in that they don't have a lot of big names. Their aces are would be mid-level players on other teams, but they managed, those players are not bad, certainly. And today they've managed to come through with them and give them a win. So that's all for now, and I'll see you then.